All right, so tonight is all about how we're going to master our mindset moving forward and really crush our goals. So I am so passionate about this call and the timing of it and this training, because I feel like we need this. We need this more now than any other time, because we're coming up, especially for a lot of us in the States, 1 year of the pandemic. And I feel like there's a lot of emotions that are happening right now. Some of us are just kind of like, yeah, it's here. But there's others that are starting to feel that feeling of, oh my gosh, we were told 2 weeks. We were told 2 weeks, and now here we are. It's a year. So the goal for tonight is that you can walk away no matter what with some tools and strategies to help you make over your mindset, as well as specific activities that you can do during certain times of the week to continue the momentum moving forward. So before we get officially started, we're going to do some giveaways just because I want to and I can, so we're going to. Okay, so everybody on the call, doesn't matter if you are actively a coach, customer, client, you're mine, you're not, let's go for it. Take a picture of your screen. It can be of me, it can be of you with your screen, right? A photo, a picture, doesn't have to be pretty. If you want it to be me, that's fine. I'll try to smile. But we're going to take your picture and then you're going to post it on your stories, preferably Instagram. But if you want to do Facebook, that's cool too. It's just easier on Instagram if we aren't friends. But what I want you to do is post it on your Instagram stories and tag me. Tag me and your coach or friend or family member that invited you. So my Instagram handle is Erin_M_Mayer. So I will write it here. And if you don't know the person that invited you, their Instagram, that's totally cool. Tag me, because what I'm going to do is later on tonight, after this call, I'm going to do 3 giveaways live on Instagram tonight. Okay. Just for you getting on. And then we're going to do a raffle grand prize. So just stay tuned for that. That'll be at the end. But I'm going to be giving away a week's worth of Pumpkin Shakeology for winner number 1. I'm going to be giving away a week's worth of Unicorn Juice pre-workout that has me all hyped up at 8:05 p.m. on a Sunday night. And a week's worth of pomegranate bevy, which I love. It's like an afternoon kind of tea thing that helps me not like eat all day. So we're going to do those. So I'm going to give you a second to do that. Put it right in your stories, tag me. I'll be able to see who's been able to post and tag me, so then I can do the live drawing on Instagram tonight and announce the winners. Give you just a second to do that. And just to tell you a little bit about myself, for those that don't know, my name is Erin Mayer. I am a busy mom mentor, as well as a business and fitness coach. I have 4 children under the age of 12. I have 3 girls, Tristan, Tenley, and Reagan, and my son, Brecken, who's 4, who literally, if he was our first child, he would have been our only child, because I feel like I'm a first-time parent having him. He's no joke. Thankfully, we're getting to that fun age of 4 where he's like, I don't need to necessarily keep him alive as much, like he's not scaling walls as much, but he is trying to ride my 130-pound bull mastiff like he is a stallion. So that's kind of a problem around the house, but we're trying to survive the day. It is what it is. I have been, just like many of you, juggling online learning, as well as in-school learning, and trying to keep things going with my family, just like you. And what I want to challenge you to do tonight, before we even get started, Chelsea, you're going to just take a picture of the screen, either me or yourself with the screen, and you're going to post it in your stories, tag me and tag your coach, and we're going to do the giveaways. So let's talk about 1 year ago today. 1 year ago today, if you are someone like me, I daily go to my Facebook memories. If you don't have Instagram, you can go to Facebook and tag me on there, Erin Lavelle Mayer. I'll type that in. And my account's public, so you should be able to pull me up. So 1 year ago today, I don't know if you do this, but I go to my Facebook memories a lot. I love to see pictures over the years. Now, mind you, before I became a health and fitness influencer, I never posted anything on Facebook. I never did anything on any social media because I used social media to basically just stalk the people I went to high school with because I was nosy and wanted to see what they were doing, but I was never posting anything. Well, anyways, ever since I started my journey, I post pretty consistently. And tonight I sat down and I looked at what our family was doing this day last year. And we were at my two oldest daughters' last basketball game of the season heading into the playoffs, and they won. And they were going into the championship game. And I can remember that excitement in that gymnasium thinking, wow, this is great. It's their first year playing basketball. They're going to the championship and it's going to be awesome. But in the back of my head, I knew something was already happening with COVID. And there's already some whispers to prepare for what could be next. And I remember leaving the gymnasium that day and Matt and I saying, do you think we're going to have a game? Like, do you think there's any more games or is this going to be it for a while? And there's two ways, you know, we can go from a memory like that because it's like, to be honest, there's some grief. If you really think about it, it's sad what we've all experienced. And and those of you that are parents, honestly, I'm sure there's a lot of you that feel bad for our kids, feel bad for the things that we didn't get to celebrate, for the family gatherings we didn't get to do, for all the things that were missed. And what I'm grateful for and what I'm going to teach you guys tonight when we're starting to make over our mindset and talk about those things is we could just leave it as, oh, that sucks. 2020, 2021 sucks, and walk away and go to bed frustrated. Or instead of saying, what did I miss out on 2020 or what didn't go well for 2020 and now 2021, starting to shift our mindset to, well, what went right? What were those little moments? What were those things that happened that I actually can look back and say, well, I guess I got to spend more time with my family. Or I guess, yeah, I kind of got to do that project I wasn't planning on doing. Or, you know what, I guess it was kind of cool not having to go to the office every day and being able to do it from home. And so we have to start considering shifting the mindset of what happened to me and this happened to me and this is bad to what did this do for me? And no matter what you get from this call, one thing I want to challenge you to do right away as you're going to bed tonight, scroll your camera roll. Scroll your camera roll on your phone, because I almost bet every month there are some photos of something that happened that you can look back and say, wow, that was really a good memory. Wow, we wouldn't have gotten to do that. I know for me, I painted more flipping rocks in my life than any other time. I don't even know that I ever painted rocks before the pandemic. But those simple moments of being like, you know what, kids, let's go for a walk and paint rocks. Like, you know, in 2019, I would have been like, oh, wow, that's kind of a lame Saturday. But in 2020, those simple moments, those simple memories that now our kids get to look back at and treasure. So tonight, that's your first assignment, is look at your camera roll and find the things that you're grateful for. So let's talk about history. I'm not really a history buff, but I thought this was really cool, okay? Did you know during the bubonic plague in 1665, Sir Isaac Newton had to work from home because of the plague? And did you know that that's when he developed his biggest theories about math, physics, and gravity? During a plague, a stay-at-home order. Or what about William Shakespeare? Drop in the comments. Anybody heard of that guy, William Shakespeare? I know we all have, right? He was in a stay-at-home order because he was avoiding the plague. And he wrote many of his most memorable plays that we still know today. These great people took the time to truly take action. And it all came from their mindset. Now, I might not be William Shakespeare, and heck, I'm not certainly a math or physics person. But as we think about the opportunity to be home or the opportunity to be forced to slow down, if now we move forward with a mindset of creativity and taking control and looking at things as what we can do with it versus it's doing to us, we can do some pretty magical stuff. So my plan is to talk to you about your week and how we can not only set up your week for success, that it works for you versus working against you, as well as give you some kind of triggers on certain days of the week that you could do check-ins. Now, the tips that I'm about to share with you will only work if you choose to implement them, okay? So that's the challenge behind this, is starting to implement. Now, of course, these things you can put daily, but I really want to give you simple strategies moving forward so you can start slowly adjusting and having a growth mindset. So number one, I want to talk to you about Sundays in setting up your week. Every Sunday or sometime over the weekend, because some of you might be working on the weekends, spend about 15 minutes to set up your week. To set up your week, to look at what you have going on and specifically, what you might need to achieve. Scheduling workouts, scheduling after school activities, scheduling meditation, scheduling journaling, scheduling conference calls, scheduling trainings. Schedule your week so you're set up for success versus being reactive to everything happening. So we go into Monday, instead of being like, oh, here we go. Here's another shitty week. Sorry, little one on. I'm just gonna say, I know Jen's little one, so I'm just gonna say another shitty week. Here we go. It's Monday. You can go into it with, all right, now I'm gonna rock this Monday. And at first, to be honest, you might hear that and think, well, I don't know about that, Erin. You're kind of like weird talking about Monday is gonna be great. But if you can start going into Monday with that energy and work to convince yourself, you'll begin to believe it. Because every Monday is a new opportunity for you to work towards your goals. So let's talk about Monday and what you can do on Mondays to set yourself up to have a more powerful week. Did you know visualization is one of the very best tools you can use to reach your goals? Do you think about back when you were a kid and you used to play? Now, I'm not talking like how our kids play right now, which sometimes is on like YouTube and like games and whatnot online. I'm talking really play. I can remember being at my parents' house and going outside, and literally it was like 8 o'clock in the morning and my mom was like, goodbye. And we would go outside, and I was Tina and my brother was Timmy. And we would visit grandma's house and my mom played grandma. And we would go off all day. We would play in the woods, in the yard. And I can remember trotting, skipping around my parents' yard and feeling like I was riding a horse. And I had so much energy and so much excitement, and my imagination went wild that I truly believed in my head as like a 7-year-old that I was on a horse. And my name was Tina and my brother was Timmy. And God forbid if he sees this, he will kill me as now a 30-year-old man telling people that we used to do this, but it's true. And we would gallop around. I'd be like, all right, come on, Timmy. He'd be like, all right, Tina. And then we'd like go to the side yard where there was like this big tree that like overhung it, almost like a canopy. And we thought it was so flippin' magical. We would go there and talk about the fairies and the creatures and the gnomes and all these things and we'd be off in like this land of happiness. Somewhere as we grow up, we lose that a little bit, right? Can everybody agree to that? We kind of lose that like magical energy because we're reacting to whatever's happening around us. And we become too busy to allow ourselves to imagine things. And so I want to challenge you on Mondays to spend some time visualizing your goals and what you want to achieve. Whatever that may be, whether if it's a promotion at your job, how you want to feel on your fitness journey, whether it be a relationship that you want to work on with somebody, and visualize how you want that to be and how you want it to feel. So then you can sit down and ask yourself on Monday morning, okay, what do I have to do on Monday? And how can I start living that way now that I can walk into that behavior and that to do and that task thing, being who I want to be? So when you spend time visualizing where you want to go, then you head into your morning commute, and instead of being like, oh, work sucks, here we go, I'm driving in, hopefully I don't hit any traffic. Not that there's a lot of traffic. I understand. There might not be, but anyways, you get what I'm saying, right? Instead of getting in the car and be like, oh shit, going to work, get in the car and start to visualize and plan to have a peaceful morning commute. Or maybe visualize yourself responding to emails confidently. Or maybe a few minutes on Monday morning, visualize having that conversation or maybe doing that presentation at the office or a virtual presentation that you absolutely rock it. Or even visualize how amazing it's going to feel after you do your workout. If we can just for a few minutes, even just 5 minutes, plan on spending the time to visualize the activity we want to do and show ourselves how we want to do it, then when we're in it, then we're more likely going to be that person. So for like 60 seconds, I'm going to give you guys a minute, drop in the chat one activity that you know you have to do tomorrow. One activity you know you have to do tomorrow and how you want to feel when you do it. Yes, I'm making you guys interact with me. Sorry. I just don't want to talk at you for like 30 minutes. I want to hear from you. Grocery shopping. Grocery shopping. I want to feel excited about the meals to be cooking this week. I love that. Remote school with the kids and I want to feel in control. I love that. I love that. Complete a workout at some point. Excellent. Grocery shopping and potty training, God forbid. Potty training. Fix the pipe in the basement. Excellent. Respond to clients' emails and wash a lot of clothes. Drive an hour to work. Whoop. I'm going back up. Oh, I'm loving these. I'm loving these. All right, where am I? Here. Drive an hour to work and I want to feel excited, not anxious. The weekend is over. Change my bedding. I feel so nice to be in a fresh bed. Do you know what's funny you say that, Gracie? Is Mondays now, we strip our bedding and everybody washes it and they all complain about it. But we do that every Monday morning before they go to school. All right. Think about dinners for the week for Chelsea. Let me scroll down here. I work out after 2 days off and I want to feel like I put in all the effort. I love that. Make payments of the office, drink more water. I love these. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. All right. So when you think about those things, picture yourself doing I saw a Zumba, sleep in workout clothes so I don't have to get ready in the morning. I have a cool meal for the week, printing flyers and answering calls. Excellent. So spend the time tomorrow morning. And even if it's like 5-10 minutes when you're having your cup of coffee, especially that one thing that you know you have to do that maybe you typically would dread, visualize how you want to do it and you're going to rock it. So that's going to be your assignment for Monday, tomorrow. All right, so let's talk about a midweek check-in. We all know hump day, week's halfway over, let's get to the weekend. So I want your Wednesdays to grow to be a day of gratitude. Because if we live in the life of gratitude, and appreciating where we are and who we are in the season that we're in, as well as who we're growing to be, we come in a much calmer space. So what I want to challenge you to do in midweek is spend the time to journal and write down at minimum 3 things you're grateful for. And now I'm not talking like generic, like, hey, I'm thankful for my husband, my house, and my health, or like my kids, my clean bed, or like the laundry bead. I'm talking a little bit more detail as to what you're grateful for. And I would almost challenge you and remind you, one of the things you should be grateful for is what you did really well on Monday that you visualized you were going to do. So for example, somebody said, having my meals ready for the week, and talking about grocery shopping, be excited about grocery shopping, to have my meals ready for the week. On Wednesday, checking in with yourself and saying, did I do that? And when you do it, sorry, actually celebrate that you did it. Like actually celebrate that you did it and write down, pen to paper, I am so grateful for the fact that I got to go grocery shopping and make amazing meals to start my week so I can continue fueling my body well. This is the kind of work that will help you make over and master your mindset. Another thing you can do on Wednesdays, text someone. Text someone for no reason and just say, I'm thinking about you. Do you know how good that will feel for someone that you reach out and just say, I'm just thinking about you? Let alone how good you're going to feel doing that. And you're writing them for no other reason, just to make them smile. And third thing that you could possibly do on Wednesday. Now this is a little old school, but you know what? That's what we're going to do. That's what I'm going to say. Send a handwritten note in the mail. I'm talking the real mail, guys. I'm talking like paper, envelope, stamp, post office. That is some real effort because we can all do emails and texts like so fast now. Imagine you got a handwritten note from somebody just saying, I'm thinking about you and I hope you're having a great week. Holy moly, I think I would almost fall over. How amazing would that be? And yes, Elizabeth, not everyone not getting mail that's just not bills. Like that's amazing. And I'll tell you, when you do for others, you are truly doing something for yourself. And it just reminds you that you get to make an impact in helping others. Okay, so let's go. It's Friday. Let's say it's Friday right now. Now, Friday's fabulous because we're getting close to the weekends if you have the weekends off, right? Fantastic. But let's talk about working on anxiety and stress, because I know a lot of us that's gone up during 2020 and 2021. So how can we like address that, or how can we help it get better? 5-minute Fridays. Every Friday for 5 minutes, I want to challenge you to pick a spot in your home, car, office, at work, you pick. That's that total clutter mess. You know what I'm talking about. The drawer, the junk drawer. I can't talk right now. You know that junk drawer that everybody throws crap in. My husband hates it because he like organized it once. And then like I'm the culprit to like throw the charges in. And then Matt comes through and he's like, I don't understand why I just did this drawer and now everybody's messed up my drawer. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, you know the drawer that I'm talking about. Or maybe that closet that the shoes are thrown everywhere in. That's my closet. I'm gonna be honest, every day. There's 6 of us. Like, come on, a struggle is real. Or maybe that counter space with the piles of paper from your kids' school stuff that you just haven't gone through yet. And the PTA is so kind to put it together. They are dolls, but you're just like, it's still there from like 2 weeks ago. Go through it and spend the 5 minutes on Fridays just to tidy it up. Because I'm telling you, there is such satisfaction in taking control in such a simple thing that all of a sudden you'll start to feel better. You feel accomplished. You feel like you did something and you've now made a dent in the chaos of your home. Does that make sense? And I'm not talking redo your whole closet in your house, or I'm not talking about redesigning your like laundry room. I'm talking simple 5-minute little projects so you can feel good about what you're doing and taking care of yourself. Because when we take something off the list, when we You know what I mean, right? Like it just feels good. It feels clean. You'll feel clean. Okay. Now, next one. And this is probably one of the most important ones. This is how we're going to close out the week. This is your next weekend. Close out your week by taking a short, mindful moment to reflect and acknowledge what you've achieved. Because I think sometimes we all, and I don't know about you, I get so dang busy focusing on everybody else and checklists and what needs to be done and to-do lists and this and this and this and this and what's coming up and what do I got to do and what do I got to order and I got to go grocery shopping and now I got to get ready for next week and I got to this, that we don't slow down enough to actually reflect at what we've achieved so we can celebrate ourselves. Because when we celebrate ourselves and who we are and find the things that we're like, yeah, shit, I did that. That feels powerful. Like that feels good versus, oh, you're go. And then you're so tired by the time the weekend comes that you're just binging Netflix like Vampire Diaries. Like I have been doing Vampire. Has anybody watched Vampire Diaries? Can you drop that in the chat for me? I thought I didn't like Damon, but I'm quickly turning my thoughts around. I'm just going to say that now. Sorry, it's true. So spending the time to slow down and be mindful. So I challenge you again, the journal, maybe the one that you used on Wednesday to talk about the things that you're grateful for. Spend time. Oh yeah, I got a feeling about Damon. Okay. Spend time to really slow down and journal what you did and what you're most proud of, because that'll create confidence. And when you are confident, it creates consistency in the new behaviors. And when you're consistent, it creates confidence. And then on top of that, take some time when you're reflecting and think about, is there someone or a person that you know of that might be struggling, that might be having a hard time, that might be having a rough week, that may have had something unexpected happen in their life? And while you're focusing on your reflection, ask yourself, is there something I could do for them? Is there someone that maybe you could take yourself and think about, well, what could I do for them that would help? Maybe drop off a meal. Maybe send a gift card. Maybe if it wasn't the pandemic, or like I'd say if they're in your pod, you know, however you guys feel about that, offer to babysit. Make that phone call. And think about what you can do to impact others. Because I'm telling you, any opportunity you get to pay it forward, like you're doing something with no feeling of asking for in return, it creates such power in your own energy that you can't help but feel better. Because this isn't just about us. It's about what we can do as a ripple effect. And energy is everything. Protecting your energy is everything. I think you all can think of probably people who are energy sucks, right? You know who I'm talking about? That like family member, that like you love them, but you kind of love them from a distance. So you can have permission to love them from a distance, but really strategically call them at the time that you know you're feeling really, really good. And you're like, okay, you know, they might bring me down here, but I'll get back up here. Versus, you know, not to call or answer the phone when you're like already having a tough day. You're like, oh shit, this is just going to take it next level. I can't do it. You got to protect your energy at all costs. You have to. It's key. So really focusing on spending time with the people that really, really, really lift you up. And I want to give you guys permission right now. Social media can be an amazing gift. It can be your also biggest nightmare. So I want to make sure you understand on Facebook, there is an option for a button where you don't have to unfriend someone, but you can unfollow them anytime you want. And if you don't know that, you go to their profile page and where you click friends, you can click to unfollow them. So you don't have to defriend that aunt who is just posting all that stuff and they're just like, and you're like, oh my God, Auntie Beth, like really, you're killing me, right? I don't really have an Auntie Beth. I'm not going to say my aunt's name, but you know what I mean? Like, you get what I'm saying, right? Like, oh my gosh, there she goes again. And then you talk to your mom and then mom's like, oh, and you're like, oh, Auntie Beth was doing this. Is like, oh. It's like, unfriend. And if you can't unfriend, unfollow at any time. Your social media is your space to keep safe and your energy to keep safe. And I have to tell you the truth, if I'm being honest, I don't often see negative things on social media. So where I've heard, especially from a lot of my clients, they're like, oh, and I'd love to do a group with you, but I don't want to do one on Facebook. And I don't have them on Facebook. I actually have a group that I support people. And some of you are a part of that community that's within a separate app, right? But honestly, like, I don't see all the negative crap because I've unfollowed a whole lot of people, a whole lot. And I've added a lot of people to my social media network who are like-minded, who want to create positivity and energy. So before we go, I want to spend maybe just 10 minutes, if you guys can give me just 10 minutes of your time, to talk to you about the community that I'm a part of, because I feel as though sometimes we need a little extra support and maybe finding those people, especially if you're an introvert, where I know I appear to be like an extrovert, but my sister-in-law who's on here will tell you that if I'm in my zone, I'm like, what? Yeah, here we go. But if I am not in my zone, for an example, in a setting where I don't know people, I'm very quiet. You might not know that from me. I am loud when I'm passionate about something and I believe in something or I'm in a safe space. But if I walked into a room where there was a whole bunch of people I didn't know, I would probably stand to the side of the room and be like, I'll just wait till someone talks to me. Or I don't know, I might say hi, I might not. So the idea of building a network on social media or support virtually, especially where we're social distancing still, or a lot of us are still social distancing, can be scary and overwhelming and nerve-wracking. So I want to spend about 10 minutes. And if you have to go ahead, don't worry. But I do have another giveaway at the end. But I wanted to take a minute just to talk to you about our community and the community that we've created that is really all about support, love, and kindness, and really lifting each other up. So here's the thing. If you were invited by me, or maybe somebody on here is a coach that invited you, we have a community that we're a part of. And we honestly met because of a social media space. And I am so unbelievably grateful for the friendships that we have. So what it is I think you guys all know we're like health and fitness coaches, right? So you might be like, oh shit, I don't want to do any fitness stuff. I'm not a workout person. That's totally cool. What I want to talk to you about is the importance, though, of really focusing on your mindset and growth from the inside out. And we want to set you up for success if you have a need and if you don't want to have to do this alone. So right now we have a community that's off of Facebook in a separate app through Beachbody. And what it is, when you get to become a part of our community, which is exclusive, we're not letting any negative Nellies in. So if you're just like a life sucker, a negative Nelly, and just stage right, I don't think you are though, because you're here, because somebody invited you. So that tells me if one of my friends invited you, you've got to be great. Okay. So we have this community where we really offer support, and we're focusing on doing a mindset makeover for the month of March. Because really, like I said, we need this more than any other time in the world. So what we're going to do for those that would like to do this with us is we're going to set you up with meditation programs that are quick 10-minute meditations to really help you center, reflect, and get ready for the week and get ready for the day. You can do these in the morning, you can do these midday, you could do these in the evening, whatever is best for you. We're also going to set you up with nutrition, to learn how to fuel yourself well so you have the best energy possible. Now, some of you might be looking to lose weight. Some of you might be looking to gain healthy weight. Some of you just might want to tone up, or some of you are just like, Erin, I am just so dang exhausted. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I need to pull myself out of it. We have nutrition to support you that still allows you to have carbs, still allows you if you like that occasional glass of wine or that chocolate. This is not about deprivation. It's not about cutting things out. It's not about a diet fad. So we're going to set you up with the tools you need long-term health-wise by the best registered dietitians as well as nutritionists to give you the support. So in our community, you're going to get the nutrition, the meditation, and then if you'd like the workouts along with it. Now, you might be someone like me who 6 years ago, I thought sweating was nasty. I was not a workout person. I can remember being like, never. Maybe I'll go for a walk for 30 minutes. Maybe. And now you might scroll to my Instagram or Facebook and be like, oh my gosh, she's like such a workout junkie. No, I've just become addicted to the feeling after, of feeling good. So what you're going to do is you're going to get a whole solution with a package that gives you all kinds of fitness programs, everything from quick yoga to dance workout. You can hop into a bar class. You can do strength training, cardio, 10-minute workouts, 20-minute workouts. The whole idea is just to move your body, because anytime you move your body, it's a gift. And every time you move your body, you can't help but feel better about yourself. Now, you might not feel good going in to your workout. You might not feel good halfway through your workout. Hence, I'm giving out Energize. That's why. What you will do is feel amazing at the end, because you're going to be able to say to our community that we have off of Facebook, hey, I showed up today and I took care of myself and my body. And you know what's going to happen? There's going to be a community of amazing people with great energy right there to support you along the way, cheering you on so you never have to do this alone again. Doesn't that sound pretty amazing? So for those of you that aren't already in our community, you're probably listening and be like, oh, dang, that sounds great, but I don't have the budget for that. That's probably $500-$600. You're telling me I'm going to get a coach, like kind of like a life coach, right? I'm going to get fitness. I'm going to get nutrition. I'm going to get all this stuff. And it's like, I can't afford this, because I know for me, I would be thinking the same thing. All these flags would go off and be like, all right, drop the bomb on me. Go ahead, tell me what this is and what it's going to cost, because I can't afford it. My husband's totally knocking me aboard with it. We're living in credit card debt. And this is going to be one of those things that she's going to tell me about a sale right now that I just can't afford and I'm never going to use it. So what I want to tell you and be clear with you is that no matter what, two things. Number one, if you decide to join our community and become a part of this great amount of energy, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. So even if you go to day 25 and you're like, oh, shit. Sorry, I say shit a lot. It's because I'm not with my kids right now. I feel like I'm an adult and I'm an adulting, so that's why I'm saying it. Oh, shit, Erin, it's day 25 and I'm just not feeling it. Set it all back and you'll get your money back. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee. And number two, what I want to commit to you is, for the first time ever, you're going to have a community of people that actually care that you show up. It's not going to be like that gym membership that you sign up January 1st because you're like, oh my God, new year, new me, it's going to be great. You sign up for the gym, you pay your membership, or maybe like the first month's free, right? Then all of a sudden your bank account every month, there's money coming out. But nobody cares at the gym if you show up. There's nobody being like, hey, we're here waiting for you. Like, yeah, they might send you a generic email every once in a while, but there's not actual people on the other side of that that truly know your name, that truly know your goals, and that truly care that you show up. And that's what you're going to get from us. So I'm going to try to screen share this so you can see what this all is. Hold on, screen share. And I'm going to go over what the group is, what the cost is, and be totally upfront about everything. Where are we? Here we go. Hold on. Oh, no, not there. Wait a second. Where is it? I had it on my screen. Of course, like this is what's happening. This is just proof that you can have an online business, be successful, and not have a clue what you're doing with electronics. Here we go. Is this going to show it? It's thinking. Come on. Hello. Aha. Can you see that, guys? Yes, you can see that? Okay. So here is the package for our Makeover Your Mindset for March. So right now there's two options available for you. There's the option on the left side and the option on the right side. The only difference is the additional bonus product that comes with it. So what you see right here is on, I'll go to the right side because they're really just the same. What you're going to get is a full year of workouts, 12 months from the date you sign up for $99. You're going to get both the To Be Mindset Nutrition Plan as well as the Ultimate Portion Fix Nutrition Plan. Each of those alone is $119. These are developed by the pros of the pros when it comes to food. There is truly not a big difference between the both. They both allow you carbs. They both allow you wine. They both allow you to live. The whole idea is it's a different strategy based on how you look at the food groups and how you prepare your week. You're also going to get the Beachbody Guide for Nutrition, which is a $20 value. You're going to also get either the option of the Shakeology, which is a 70 dense superfood shake, which I can go over all the science behind it, but here's what I can tell you. For the last 6 years, I've swapped it out for one meal a day. Typically it was my breakfast because I used to go to Dunkin' Donuts drive-thru every morning because I never had time to eat breakfast, and I would get an egg and cheese sandwich and a medium iced coffee. I used to spend about $5.35 for my breakfast meal. Well, 6 years ago, I made the decision to swap out that with Shakeology, which honestly has been a total game changer for me. Because number one, I've committed to have one extremely healthy meal a day. And number two, cleanup takes 2 seconds. And I don't have to sit in the drive-thru anymore on my way to work, worried about traffic. Like I could just go make my shake and be done. Plus, honestly, now I cannot speak for all doctors, but I can tell you for mine, when I was pregnant with my son, my OBGYN looked into Shakeology and was totally on board. I actually didn't take prenatal vitamins. She had me have my Shakeology instead. And number two, my pediatrician, when I asked her about nursing my son Brecken and drinking Shakeology, if it was safe, she not only encouraged me to have it, she's a Beachbody customer and drinks Shakeology. So she's not my customer. She's not mine, but she uses Shakeology. So I'm just going to say that. So you've got that option, or you can go with the side that has the Beachbody Performance line. That is the pre-workout and the post-workout. Really, the pre-workout has the same amount of caffeine as a cup of coffee, and it's really fantastic because it gives you a kick in the butt just when you need it. Honestly, I have that before my workout, maybe a call like this, or when I'm about to do a whole bunch of laundry that I don't want to do. It's amazing. It helps you get pushed through the things that are hard. And you also get the Recover, which I love the plant-based chocolate one. That's my favorite because I make it like a Frosty from Wendy's. I'm a chocoholic, so that's why I get chocolate Shakeology and chocolate Recover. I honestly use all three. But anyways, I digress. So with the Recover, it helps you replenish your glycemic index, which honestly to me means I don't eat all the food right after my workout because I'm famished. And I don't cry when I walk up the stairs for the rest of the day because my legs hurt. It helps replenish your muscles and muscle recovery so you're not going to feel like you're dying. So the value for all of this, either package, I don't know if you guys can see that, it's $487. If you were going to buy everything separate, that's what it would be. But, there is an option where you can get it all for only combined one-time price of $160. So you can pay $160 and you get everything you need. And then after that, you've got the workouts for the year. You own To Be Mindset. You own Ultimate Portion Fix. You have access to our virtual community and you have the workouts. You've got everything you need. And then moving forward, you can choose to buy anything you'd like. There's no pressure. You're not locked into anything. You're not stuck to have to buy anything. So we're going to give you that best solution. So I want to talk to you about what we're going to do special for you guys tonight. And up until Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to do something a little bit different. So right now the package is on sale for $160. It would typically be $487 if you're going to buy it separate. But what we're going to do is offer this. So this is something special and something we've not done before. So what we're going to offer is for the first 20 signups tonight, we're going to gift you a mini kickoff call for your program and your results. That's going to be with myself and your coach. And we're going to have a mini group of us that are going to work together on making sure you have the fitness program that's perfect for you, as well as you're following your nutrition program that's perfect for you. And then you're going to be in like your own special chat thread of a group of clients working together. So you are going to have not only our bigger community, but the community of all of us together. On top of that, you're going to get access to our exclusive VIP community. And you're going to get a $10 Amazon gift card from your coach as a gift. So you spend $160, you get $10, you get $50. Okay, right? It's $150. All right. And then everybody that signs up by Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure your coach messages me so I know. We're going to raffle off a $50 gift card for one of those folks. Pretty sweet, right? Now, there's one other thing that's not in this image, but I want to briefly mention. When you become a part of our community and you start with this total solution package, there's an opportunity that you can sign up as a customer, or you can choose to become a preferred customer, also known as a discount coach. There's a couple of perks behind that, and I'm going to take this off the screen share because is this off the screen? No, not that. No, not that. Well, of course, I'm hitting the wrong one. Okay. So there's a couple of perks behind becoming a discount coach or a preferred member. Number one, you get 25% off your Shakeology. That's pretty sweet, and 25% off any products you want to use. But there's something special that Beachbody is doing right now, where anybody that chooses to make their account switch to be a coach. So if you're a current customer of ours and you bought the challenge pack as a current customer, keep your ears open on this one because this is a big one. So what you can do is switch your account to sign up as a coach, discount coach, or preferred member. You get 25% off. And then if you have a family or friend or someone that you know at the office or somebody that you teach or work with, you earn 25% commission on anything they choose to purchase. So you might be like, Erin, I'm not a salesperson. I don't want to sell anybody. Totally cool. So all you do, if you'd like, is you can reach out to your friends or family if you choose, or maybe that best friend of yours and be like, hey, why don't you do this like workout thing with me? And they're like, well, what do you mean? What is it? Set them up with a 3-way message with your coach, and your coach can explain to them about our community just like they did for you. But here's the thing. Anybody that signs up as a coach right now gets a $40 off coupon code to gift to a family member or a friend. So that means that if you sign up as a coach and you have your stuff, right, you get a $40 coupon code to gift to someone else. So then that someone else, let's say Kim, because I see Kim on my face right now. Kim, right? Kim's my friend. Hey, Kim, do you want to do the same with me? She's like, yeah, I need to lose some weight. I got to do something. I want to do it. She now spends only $120, but I still make the commission on that. So for every total solution package, we make about $50 on. So if you help 3 people, you've made $150 back. So now when you think about that, you initially spent $160 for your challenge pack. You then help 3 people, you make $150, and then wait, your coach gave you an extra $10 Amazon gift card. So you basically did it all for free. Does that make sense? That's wild, right? That's wild. Now you may be someone on here that's like, wait a second, but I already bought a package. It's been a couple of months. How does that work? So if you already have the total solution and it's been over 31 days, the only cost is a $39.95 business fee sign up. It's like a member sign up. Then moving forward, then you would get the 25% off on everything you purchase. and there's a $16.95 business members fee. So for example, if I was let's just use Shakeology as an example because I know those numbers. If I was a retail customer, I would be spending in the US $129.99 plus tax and shipping for my Shakeology, right? So that's about $144. In the US, if I'm a coach, my Shakeology for 30-day supply is now only $97. Shipping's only $2. And then with the monthly business fee or members fee, however you want to call it, the $16.95, I'm only spending $122 on my shakes, which breaks down to just under $4 a meal. And then you have the opportunity, if you want, to become a part of our referral program, or if you want to help a couple of people along the way. You guys see everybody doing on Instagram, oh, here's my coupon code. If you want my shirt, just drop my code here. We all see it all the time. So if you choose to do that or want to gift your $40 off coupon code, you can. There's no pressure to do anything. You don't have to sell anything. You never have to coach anybody. You never have to run groups on your own. We do it all together. But I just want to make sure you guys know that option's available, because I think it's a fantastic way to kind of try this out. Plus, if you do become a coach or discount coach preferred member, you can choose to have access to everything behind the scenes, how we run the groups, what we do to set up the groups, and all the support, and become even closer knit with our community that we have. So if anybody has any questions, we're getting to 8:54 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I don't want to keep you guys too long. You can drop them in the chat. If not, please feel free to reach out to the person that invited you so we can get you all the answers and all the support you need so you can have the most success possible. And just keep in mind, you deserve whatever you hope for in your future. Like, you are amazing. And the fact that you took the time to hop on, the fact that you're watching the recording, if you're one of the ones watching the recording, it means that you want to make an impact for yourself as well as for others. So be proud of yourself. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Have a great start to your Monday. Do your visualization, do your gratitude, and just have an amazing week. So thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Doesn't look like we have any questions, so that's a wrap. All right, talk to you guys soon. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Erin.